Good afternoon. It's Monday, 23rd of November. I am back in the Reading Nook and I have a small package to unbox. So let's delve in and see what it is. I'm going to need a knife because it's fairly strongly sellotaped down. So there we go. There's one slice. Where the next as I said, quite securely sellotaped down. Finally. Right. So basically, large envelope taken off. And so it's just a question. I guess you might. And more packaging. Yeah. Okay, this is The Legend of the Sky Raiders by J. Andrew Keith and William H. Keith Jr. Both authors known for their role-playing and fiction content, for especially connected to the company FASA. Battletech in particular, the novels, but they wrote a lot of traveller material back in the early 80s. Especially for FASA. The interesting thing is that FASA is known for games like Star Trek and Shadowrun, and then Earthdawn, and obviously Battletech. But really where it got started was writing scenarios and books for Traveller, and this is one of them. So, The Legend of the Sky Raiders. The Sky Raiders. They pillaged a dozen worlds, sometimes in the distant past, then vanished. Who were they? A beautiful archaeologist leads a band of adventurers into the swamps of the planet Moraine, searching for their secrets and the lost treasure hoard. Joining the search, the expedition seeking the truth behind the legend of the Sky Raiders. So this is basically looks like a classic travel book, but again, the interesting is obviously where the books from Game Designer Workshop (GDW) are severe in their colouring, and basically the basic covers with the red flash, and then black and white inside. This goes for a basically a buff look and sort of like tan and basically brown text and so on. That's quite nice artwork. I just picked up on there. Comes with a map. So, okay, there's the outback detail. And then we've got city map on the back and further there. So that's quite nice. That's included. And as we go through, there's an image, obviously, of the Sky Raiders. That's quite a nice archaeological style piece that a character like that would be interested in. And essentially, all this requires to play is Basic Traveller and Supplement 4. And if you have this, it's available. I believe GDW do a CD-ROM with all of the Traveller titles on for the different iterations of Traveller, and there is the FASA titles are on there. So you've got in here, you have background information upon the planet of Moraine, the job offer, organising the expedition, non-player characters, so various hirelings that the players could arrange to engage And then there are rivals, basically trying to stop the characters from following up on the legend of the Sky Raiders, and then you go out into the outback and you're using the map, and then basically things happen. You get captured, you have to escape, and you find the secrets, and so on. And there's also conditions in the outback as well, basically guides to the environment. And one of the things that's notable about the authors, the Keith brothers, is they did write a series of environment books for Traveller, so dealing with deserts and ocean settings and so on. So yeah, this, and then of course this is a Traveller book, so what you've got at the back is the library data, and all of this would essentially have taken place in the sector of space that GDW would have allowed FASA to have, because essentially what it did was each of its licensees had their own sector to develop over the years. So yeah. And then you've got sort of like the spaceship character, basically classic, basically A-class free or fast trader, making it get away with launch. So there's nice artwork in here, and so on. And this is it's not the first adventure that FASA put out, because previously there would have been Ordeal by Eshar and Urkadine of the Seven Pillars, but this is the start of a trilogy, because it's followed by, I believe, a Trail of the Sky Raiders, and then Secrets of the Sky Raiders. And again, I'd really like to have a look at those at some point. Purely obviously because I'm interested in early titles from sort of like the 80s and so on, or basically from any period that I think will be interesting to write about. So expect a review of this at some point. Thanks for watching for another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back soon with more things to open and reveal to you, new titles, new games, and things that I will basically I will review at some point. So again, thanks for watching. Be great to hear from you, hear what you think of these and what you think of the videos. I would appreciate the feedback. Bye for now.